India's G20 presidency was all about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. Is this what Prime Minister attempting to do here? I want to bring in India Today's Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan for more on this. So Geeta, when you talk about a vaccine hub in Ghana or lithium negotiations with Argentina or the defense dialogue with Namibia, what's the Prime Minister, what's his big effort, and especially when you compare it to China's debt trap diplomacy? How are these two proceeding in two completely different directions?
Well, a very important point over here, Gaurav, is that every time Prime Minister goes for a important summit, multilateral meeting, he ensures that there is one country at least that he includes in his itinerary so that he can make the most of his foreign policy engagements abroad. This time around, it was 5 countries, 2 continents, the longest tour ever. And yes, there were a lot of questions on what India's achievements have been. And like your report, like we've been reporting, and the report just said, it's not the medals alone, that people have been talking about. Are there any used? Some of them lauding, some criticizing. It's the deals that have been inked that you should look at, the fine print of what these countries mean, why these countries, they're countries that are very, very focused on development. They're very rich in resources, and they will certainly be a part of India's future energy security program as well, including securing rare earth minerals, going green with lithium, so on and so forth. And in all that, India has inked some very critical deals. What are we looking at? We're looking at those countries where China already has a very strong foothold. So yes, you cannot counter China by not being present in these countries to China. And that's exactly what the Indian Premier did by touring these countries and the agreements that have been signed.